Hi there, this is Solitron Films, and welcome to another episode of my Eurekas in a row, where I go through my consecutive spine numbers for my Eurekas, Masters of Cinema. I'm not complete, and I won't be complete, otherwise that would just be one long video. The next episode is going to have quite a few in a row, but this one only has 3 in a row, and we'll start with a classic western, Sam Fuller's 40 Guns, spine number 116, from 1957, starring the amazing Barbara Stanwyck. I mean, I was never a huge Barbara Stanwyck film until I saw... I was never a huge Barbara Stanwyck film. Okay, I was never a huge Barbara Stanwyck fan until I saw this film. She just fills the screen. She's got sass. You know, you could have a wonderful double bill with 40 Guns, Man Without a Star, and you can make it a triple bill with obviously Johnny Guitar as women taking control. This has an amazing ending, one of the greatest endings of all time. Originally going to be titled The Woman with a Whip. This is just so good. Again, Sam Fuller. It's only 80 minutes. Sam Fuller was so economic most of the time because of budget restrictions, but this is one of his absolute classics, and Stanwyck is just a tour de force, as the kids might say. Now, number 117, another classic, Billy Wilder's Stalag 17. Not one of my favourite Wilders, but it's still a wonderful film. Also available in 4K with Kino Lorber. This is from 1953, and already Billy Wilder's length was growing, so to speak. This is actually 120 minutes long. It never seems that. And this edition has an interview with Neil Sinyard, who does great work. There's a full-length commentary with actors Richard Ehrman and Gil Stratton and co-playwright Donald Bevan. And the real heroes of Stalag 17B, a group of real-world POWs relate their experiences, and a documentary on getting it from reality to screen. This is just a Blu-ray. Again, William Holden, did he get an Oscar for this? He might have done, or was he nominated for an Oscar? I'm sure somebody will tell me. Yeah, you could argue the mix of comedy and drama sometimes doesn't work. Another low-key great Peter Graves performance. Obviously, if you're a certain age, you just grew up with Peter Graves, either in Mission Impossible or Airplane. But he did some great work. You kind of forget in Stalag 17. He was in Night of the Hunter. Yeah, so for me, not one of my favourite Billy Wilders, but still absolutely wonderful. Great ensemble cast. And then finally, something a little bit different, spine number 118. Oshima's second film, Cruel Story of Youth, from 1960. Again, if you look at quite a lot of Japanese directors, Suzuki, Fukasawa, Fukasawa, I've got Kurosawa in the brain, Fukasaku, they all did their kind of youth films, their angry youth, their alienated youth films, and this one from Oshima is quite wonderful, 96 minutes, from 1960, as I say. This is a 4K scan. It looks amazing. It's in colour. This is a Blu-ray and DVD along with a booklet. Obviously if you watch a bunch of Suzuki youth pictures, if you like, and Fukasaku youth pictures, obviously Oshima would move on from this to things a little bit more new wave and avant-garde, but this kind of proves he could still do stuff like that, with his eyes closed, and it is a tour de force, again, as the kids might say. So I'd highly recommend Cruel Story of Youth. Again, I'm not a huge Oshima fan. I'm fascinated to see which of his films come to radiance in the box set. I have the Criterion Eclipse set. I've still to see Death by Hanging. Hopefully Death by Hanging will be in the box set. But that's 2 Hollywood classics and an early Oshima, which again kind of sums up what Eureka Masters of Cinema is. So thanks so much for watching. Please let me know if you have 116, 117 and 118, and what you think of them, and hopefully you'll join me for the next episode where I have, I think it might actually be 6 or 7 in a row. Ay caramba. So hopefully you'll join me. Please let me know what you think of these films and whether you have them in Eureka Masters of Cinema, and hopefully you'll join me again soon. This is Solitude Ronan from Solitude Ronan Films, saying farewell.